Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back today with Season 2 of our Buffalo Sabres franchise. Last season was not good. We finished 21, 57, and 4. Finished dead last in the league. It wasn't really even close. I'm not very sure what to do, to be completely honest. I think we can add some depth, but like a few decent contracts here and there, but really we're in no position to fight for a playoff spot, so I don't really see the point in going all out. We do need defense help, that's for sure. Pionk is interesting. I don't think we're going to spend that much money, though. Perbex. Honestly, I wouldn't mind both of these guys. If we just tally that down a little bit. And then Perbix as well. We love having that right-handed shot. So we'll do that for now. So we have $9 million left. We're gonna wait to see what we hear from Roslovic. Okay, lovely. We don't have an assistant coach or an associate coach. Yeah, we get it. The scouts are signing. That's good. Yep, more scouts are signing. Awesome. Roslovic goes back to Carolina. Well, we need to spend money on a forward. Morgan Frost, that's going to be an RFA. Like, I don't mind Oshie or even Nemesnikov. Forward line 3 can kill a penalty. I think we'll actually do that. We'll do Nemesnikov. 2 years, not too much money. So we didn't go after any big names, but I think we stay relatively okay with in terms of this roster. We're not going to be anything special for sure, but just offer everybody a little bit of a clause. So we'll just quickly see. Actually, I do need to send a coach, so we'll just see what happens with Radish. And we're just going to add. I'd rather not get rid of Fleury, and I'd rather trade Addison. Okay, so Taylor Radish accepts. Awesome. So we'll see what we look like when we get to the regular season. We are going to sim there, and I will edit the lines. We are going to offer Zach Benson a contract extension. I think that'll be probably the only one we do offer. Peyton Krebs, I think we can wait. We can wait for Rosen. And everybody else should just be fine. So we'll see if he accepts. We got a new head coach. And Zach Benson accepts. That's awesome. Let's get right into next season. Okay, we are at the start of the regular season here. Actually, not a bad team on paper. We got our rookie, our first round pick, 3rd overall last season, Arthur Bonvie, I think. Bonvie? We'll go Bonvie. Arthur Bonvie, Tage Thompson, Paterka, Benson, Norris, Quinn, Nemesnikov, Krebs, Leckermacki, Kulich, McLeod, and Radish. Defense, Deline Perbix, Power Byram, Gavrikov, Bernard Docker. And goaltending is the same, although Levi is the higher overall. He will start the season as the starter. Cousins, Addison, and Fleury on the bench. They don't have the best chemistry, so we'll see if we can fit them in somewhere. But yeah, we're just going to get this right underway. I don't really know what an expectation is for this team. I think we can claim him. Why not? Then we can try and send him down. Did he get claimed? Nope. Okay, so we just added a prospect for nothing. Alexiev. Another. I think we can let Alexiev go. I don't think we're going to need him. Our defense is definitely the strongest part of our team. Yeah, so let's just get 7 here. We are starting this season much better than last year. We're going to end the first little bit of the season 3-3-1 with a disappointing loss against the Canadiens. We are going to sim to this Islanders game. We're going to check the stats, check the lines, and then probably just get simming in bigger chunks of the season. So we get to the Islanders game. We are still 500, 5-5-1. We have our leading scorer as Rasmus Dahlin. Makes sense. Tage Thompson's a -5. Awesome. Okay, so that first line's going to get changed up. The second line's killing it. Krebs is killing it too. We're going to give him more time. We'll see. But we are definitely going to change the lines because this is a little embarrassing. Goaltending has been hot shit. They've been terrible. So that's awesome to see. Neither goalie having an 890 save percentage. We do love to see it. Okay, so Peterka. He fits so well on the first line, but he's just so bad. Jeez, this is no points. Okay, so we're going to take Kulich out of the lineup. We're going to let Nick Cousins play. And then, okay, so Krebs. What if we just get really freaky with it? Although it didn't change the first line at all. So, okay, so Peterka, who can play instead of him? Okay, I'm fine with Lekermacki. I want Krebs to be the one to get more ice time. And now I'm just... Okay, when he fits best on the third line, we'll let him play there for now. Hopefully that doesn't mess too many things up with those guys, but we are just going to start simming a bigger chunk of the season. So we'll see probably how we are at this Rangers game here. So we are still bottom of the Atlantic Division here. Really not winning a lot of games. We're 10-15-1. 10-15, 11-15-2. But I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. Like, we don't seem too bad. Goaltending's been terrible. That has definitely been a real concern. Both goalies around an 880, 890 save percentage. Like, that is Definitely not a winning formula. Zach Benson's leading the team. We got... They're playing great. Krebs has been so good. Paterka, Krebs, and Benson, that line has been really solid. Josh Norris should probably be getting more playing time. Kalen Addison just came in to the lineup. Goaltending, 900 save percentage for both. Like, it's so just average. But a 3-5 goals against, that is not good. Okay, we're going to edit the power play, we're going to edit the PK, and then we'll get right back to simulating. So, at the start of the month, I thought we had something going there. 21, 23, and 5. We are still dead last in our division. But we were playing decent hockey. Definitely nothing to say we're making the playoffs this season, but we're playing decent hockey. Krebs, Paterka, Benson still continue to be a good line. Yeah. It's been decent hockey. Goaltending has gotten a little bit better, so that's exciting at least. Our penalty kill has been cleaned up massively. Our power play has actually gotten worse, I believe, somehow, so we're not going to question it. Just let the guys try and do their thing. We're going to sim to the deadline here, see how the month of February goes, and probably trade away some assets. We've got a very interesting trade offer here. Garland and Olofsson for Hayden Fleury, still hasn't played a game, and our second for next season. Garland's looked pretty solid. He fits into our second and helps our PK. Olofsson fits on our fourth line, which we kind of need help. They're both rentals. I think we're going to take this. I don't see a problem with it. I think that's a good move. Obviously, it puts us in a weird spot where we could technically be competing now. I think Kulich is still scratched, right? Yeah, okay, so we're going to send him down, let him play in the AHL. Oh, okay, I guess after this game against the Devils, which we win. Okay, so we're going to change the lines, we're going to add those guys in, and then we are going to sim to the deadline. So, we have Olofsson, who... That does not fit the four... Wow, okay. Okay, well, Olofsson in for Cousins. There we go, Victor Olofsson. And then Connor Garland fits in our first line, which I probably will do. Jack Quinn has been very, very mediocre. Nemesnikov, minus 16, holy. Okay, so we'll do this for now. Does that mean Radish comes out? I believe it does. So Connor Garland goes there. And we can do that. So our power play... We'll take Quinn off. Garland should be on a power play unit. And then I believe... Okay, so Garland does get a plus, so that's good. Okay, I'm fine with that. So we are just going to sim to the deadline and just, again, see where we're at. This team's not doing much, so it is what it is. Okay, perfect. So apparently that trade helped us tank for some reason. We haven't won a game since adding those guys into our lineup. Oh, Lord, what is going on? I think the Buffalo Sabres might just actually be cursed. That's probably a good explanation for it. Garland's been fine. The -4, like, I don't know what we're coming to expect. Like, this team is not good. Yeah. I think we go into the deadline, look to trade Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. He is just not the goalie for us. We don't need a backup that has an 888 save percentage and makes that much money. Really anybody is on the trade block except for Dahlin, probably except for Thompson. So we're going to go hardcore seller here. We're going to start with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. See if we can't get rid of him. Yeah, I was going to say, no way we can trade for Bouchard. Okay, first move, as we said, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. A third and a prospect goalie. If that's what it's going to take, that's what it's going to take. Let's see, how's he doing? That's okay, I was going to say, that's in the AHL, right? Pretty good numbers all around in the AHL. He's still young. 2480 overall. We can take that. So, one guy's gone. Let's see. Contract-wise, what would we like to move on from? See what Bernard Docker will get us. John Gibson, we do not want a goalie back after just trading one. I mean, honestly, I think I'd rather a pick or a prospect at this point. I don't really think we need like a forward to help right now kind of thing. Sure. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of thirds and a few seconds and fifths. Third, second. I'm going to take one of those second round picks. Second and a fourth. Second and a fourth. Okay, so we'll send them to... Actually, let's not go inter-division. We can go... Okay, that's inter-division as well. Whatever. Florida. There we go. Take Bernard Docker. Anybody else on the chopping block? Nemesnikov, that experiment hasn't really worked for us. I think this will be probably around the same offers. Tolvanen. Andy. Okay, so we're going to look at this. I know he's in the end of his deal. Top 6 forward. I definitely don't see a problem with grabbing Tolvanen here. I don't want the extra player, so we'll just get rid of him. Tolvanen's the better player anyways, so I will gladly take that. What is Tage Thompson worth? Okay, we won't be able to see that. Is Josh Norris worth anything? No, is the quick answer. What about power? No. Byram? John Gibson, no thanks. Okay, so we're not doing that. Connor Garland. Just to see what's out there. Yeah, it's just pretty much a lot of the same stuff. Anyone take Sam Lafferty? I mean, hey, if I can trade him for a low top 9, I'll trade him for a low top 9. Oh, we're being offered something. Olafson. Ooh, a prospect. Top 4. Medium top 4D. 22 years old. That part's meh. I don't think we're going to re-sign Olafson anyways. Why are we giving up 2 third-round picks? I don't like that. I'm going to assume that's probably all we can do here. I don't really think we're... Oh. Garland for a second and third. No, thank you. I should have looked at what Garland wanted for an extension first, just to test if he was going to re-sign with us or not. Because I really don't want to lose him for nothing. TJ Oshie, how's he doing? Not great. I think we're done. We got rid of a lot of guys there again. Kinda just getting rid of anybody. Take a look at the lines, see what they got. I don't mind that. Forward. Oh, Leckermackey's scratched. Yeah, no, we do want Leckermackey to play. And then that looks good. Do we want Addison back on the top line? Let's do that. See how Byram does with a little bit of extra minutes. Okay, so Bonvi, still don't know. Thompson, Paterka, Benson, Krebs, Garland, Tolvanen, Norris, Leckermackey, Olofsson, McLeod, Quinn, Deline, Byram, Power, Addison, Gavrikov, Perbix, goaltending, Levi, I'm not even going to try and say that. Cousins, Radish are scratched. Okay, well, let's literally just get to the end of the season here already. Well, it looks like we are successfully tanking again. We are firmly in the bottom of our division. A win there, whatever. The only thing I'm really concerned with this season is just a personal achievement for Rookie of the Year. Our Calder Trophy, I would love if we could win that for Bonvi, who's actually leading our team in points now. Holy moly. Okay, sure, why not? So, if we look at rookie skaters, Leckermackey's not doing great. He's leading the league, so he will win Rookie of the Year. So that is exciting. At least we come home with some kind of trophies for something. Could always be worse, I guess. Leckermackey's going to come out of the lineup. Radish will play the last few games. I don't want Garland on the second line right now. I think he's becoming more of a hindrance than helping with Krebs. So I guess I'll put him on the first line. So we just want to end this season already Ideally, we'd like to lose, but we'd like to score some goals too. We will sim after the Boston game, and hopefully... Okay, so we win in overtime. We win in a shootout. Now we're just picking up unnecessary points. And we're on a 4-game point streak. 5, and we just went out for no reason. Okay, sure, why not? Let's get a worse draft pick. So Bonvi, still don't know, but led our team in points quite easily, I might add. 70 points in 82 games. Thompson wasn't even really that close. He actually did worse this season than he did last season. Peyton Krebs really fell off a hill. He started off so well. Tolvanen, I haven't looked at him yet. Okay. Maybe he was the problem. Yeah, so this team is just cursed, man. Who led the league in points? Kucherov. McKinnon led the league in goals. Defenseman Makar, Carlson, Hughes. And rookie skaters, our guy will win Rookie of the Year, so that's good. We get a tiny bit of positive, I guess. We finished 32, 44, and 6. Obviously no playoffs again for us, so we're just going to sim to the end of the Stanley Cup final and see who took home the trophy. The Stanley Cup goes to the Florida Panthers. So they win. I remember we traded somebody to Florida. Who was that? Florida. Definitely not somebody at the top. Oh yeah, Bernard Docker. He had 7 points in 23 games with... Nope, that is playoffs. 3 points in 19 games. Not bad. Good for him. He won a cup. We did win Rookie of the Year as well with Bonvi. And let's just see. Buffalo. And we moved down again. 8-1. Boston gonna pick Gavin McKenna. It looks like we're gonna have to make an offer for that. We'll see what happens though. I mean, I guess a step in the right direction. We did win 11 more games than the previous year, but still nowhere near the playoffs. Well, hopefully part 3 is a little different. We can make the playoffs and try and win this team a cup. We'll see you next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. I'll see you in the next one.